Ciao ragazzi! This is Talk Calcio TV on YouTube. Buonasera tutti. Welcome to this episode of Talk Calcio TV. We are going to preview round 30 of the Serie A season, but before we do, we are going to pay tribute to Emiliano Mondonico, the Italian coach, who passed away today at the age of 71 years old after losing his long battle against cancer. Emiliano Mondonico was born in Milan 71 years ago. As a player, he represented Atalanta, Cremonese, Torino and Monza. Three of those clubs he would actually go on to manage. He led Cremonese to Serie A in 1984. As Atalanta manager, he took them to the semi-final of the European Cup Winners' Cup. With Torino, he took them to a UEFA Cup final, where they would unfortunately lose to Ajax over two legs. There's a famous scene you'll probably remember when a penalty wasn't given to the Granata, where he raised a chair. It's not this one, by the way, can I just say. He then would also go on to manage Fiorentina, leading them back to Serie A after their demotion in 2002. Before that, he also managed Napoli in the 2000-2001 season, but he was unfortunate to stop the Partenope sliding into Serie B. He, of course, retired in 2012 because of his illness, and unfortunately he was taken today at the age of 71 years old. He will be missed by all fans in Italian football and those fans of Calcio in general. It's back! Serie A, the league at last! Seriously, what was the point of those two friendlies against Argentina and England? Complete waste of time when we're not going to Russia. I can tell you're agreeing with me there. So this weekend, all games, as you know, are on Saturday because it's Easter Sunday. Buona Pascha, as we say. The main game, as you can probably tell, is Juventus hosting AC Milan at the Allianz Arena in Turin. And we've got two of Italy's most successful and well-supported clubs. There is only one going for the Scudetto race this year. We have a feature on AC Milan and Juventus tomorrow, so don't forget to tune in for that one. As you know, Milan have not won away at Juventus since the 2011 season when they last won the Scudetto. That day they were coached by Massimo Allegri, now of course in charge of Juventus. And the goal scorer that day, Rino Gattuso, is now in charge of the Rossoneri AC Milan. Master and his protege, you could say that, couldn't you? Juventus need a win to keep the pressure on Napoli if they're going to go toward their 7th Scudetto. Bear in mind they built up a lead of 5 points before they drew with Spal 0-0 just a couple of weeks ago. Napoli winning their game against Genoa has got the Scudetto race back in the balance. So Juventus really must win, especially on their own ground. They cannot afford any slip-ups, that's for sure. The rest of the games then in alphabetical order. We have Atalanta hosting Udinese. We have Bologna hosting Roma. That is an early kickoff. That is, of course, 11:30 UK time, but 12:30 over there. Then we have Cagliari hosting Torino. Chievo hosting Sampdoria. Fiorentina hosting Crotone. Genoa hosting Spal. Inter Milan, the Nerazzurri, will be looking to keep the pressure on the Giallorossi Roma in that fight for third Champions League place. They are hosting Verona. Lazio, they are hosting Benevento. Now, you'd say that's going to be a home win for Lazio. They obviously need to keep the pressure on both Inter and their cross-city rivals Roma in pursuit of Champions League football. And then we also have Sassuolo against Napoli. Now, Sassuolo, of course, just got themselves out of the bottom three. Napoli, it's fair to say, if they win all of their remaining games, they've won the Scudetto. And, of course, I said last time, that involves a trip to the Allianz Arena in April, as we know, against the reigning champions, the Bianconeri. But Napoli, they were giving themselves a lifeline last time, of course. Juventus drew with Spal. They won their game against Genoa. They are back in it. You know, we don't pick sides. We're neutral in all of our episodes. I just hope that we get the Scudetto race, that game between Juventus and Napoli in April, which is only going to be a few days when we say next month. We hope that is going to be something to play for. You know, we don't want... You know, I mean, if Juventus were 5 points clear already by then, the Scudetto race will be as good as won. So Napoli must win every game. I hope we get our decider from that fixture. That would be great. It would make it more interesting. We don't want the race to be over then and then kind of the game loses its tension really and it's watch for life, let's be honest. So what will happen this weekend? Tell us what you think. Like, comment below. Don't forget to give us a like on Facebook and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Calcio TV on YouTube. Tomorrow night we have an extended feature on Juventus against AC Milan, the Bianconeri versus the Rossoneri. Italy's two most successful clubs. We'll give you a bit of a history and build up to the match, so don't forget to tune in for that one. Arrivederci, ciao!